Okay, guys, so this is a really sad story. I'm sure a lot of you have heard about it in the news. Happened a few days ago. There was a shooting at a school again, this time in Nashville, Tennessee. Um, and the reason I wanted to cover this very briefly is because of a specific TikTok that I came across that has now been, I believe, removed. This whole person's channel's been like privated or whatnot, but um, if you didn't know, there was a school shooting in Nashville, which left 3 9-year-olds and 3 adults, unfortunately, with their lives taken. And the shooter was described as a young female teenager. Later on, they found out that this was actually a 28-year-old. And I don't really see the relevance of it, but, was later identified more as they identified themselves as a transgender male. Now, I do believe that this person had attended this school when they were younger, but the issue, the specific thing that I wanted to talk about was this TikTok, as I mentioned, and I'm assuming by this girl's actions of like deleting it and privating everything, da 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 da, she may have realized how very stupid this was to say. But I just want you to take a listen to what she says here.
I wonder if the parents of the victims of the Nashville shooting today would still have their children if these trans bills in Tennessee were never a thing. I'm not a parent, but if I were, I'd be real mad at the government. I'd be real mad at the government.
And that was it. That was enough to make me realize how utterly stupid people are these days. She admits she doesn't have kids. That's clear. Because if you did have a kid, you would never make a statement like that. Now, I I looked into this Tennessee bill of banning gender affirming care, and this talks about again what we've all been talking about: letting kids be kids, and it's for people. It's to stop from people happen any of this happening to people under the age of 18. This person was 28. I don't see how this is an issue. Um, but the main reason I wanted to talk about her TikTok is this mentality of like this trans rights and all this stuff. What if you reverse this and say that this ban never did happen, right? And gender affirming care was all good to go, and then a non-transgender person went into the school and shot up the school and did the same thing. Would this person be making a video saying, "Wow, I'm not a parent, but maybe if Tennessee didn't allow kids under a certain age to transition, there's parents, kids would still be alive. Oh, you should really be mad at the government." Like the logic, it doesn't make sense. This is a mentally ill person who decided there's a manifesto, there's like multiple areas that this person was targeting to go, shoot up. They had planned details of a map of the school and entry points and this and that. Like, this is a sick individual. And people boiling it down to gun this or trans that, it's like, no, this is a mental health issue. There's mentally ill people out there. And that's how you need to be looking at this. You can't just be making videos like this and think it's okay to say stuff like this. It's absolutely ridiculous. Again, there's no way that you would say this if this ban didn't go through. Again, if this ban was not a thing and kids under 18 were just allowed to do whatever they wanted, and somebody went into school and shot people up, then you would just be blaming it on gun violence, saying, "Oh, we need stricter laws on guns," blah 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 blah. But because this happened to pass, and then a shooting happened to pass, you think that it correlates just because this person has to also be trans? Like, it's mental illness. But anyways, that's my 2 cents. I feel for these people, especially the three 9-year-olds who lost their life for no reason, as well as the adults. But yeah, that's it. See you guys on the next one.